Welcome to a Monday Lunch and Learn. Now I'm having a bit of a technical challenge of a Monday, but it's a challenge, not a problem, which means it's an opportunity to get it right the third time. Every Monday, I'm here to share with you live, typically at 1 p.m. South Africa time or 11 a.m. in UK. Today, I'm going to be sharing words are containers of power, so choose them wisely. Today, this is an excerpt from my program, which is called Life Mastery Journey for Ambitious Leaders. And part 5 of this is about, here we go, words have power. Going through word swaps, learning about the power of your words and understanding how you speak. And this forms a huge part of my program. So words have spells, and words infect your thoughts. So what if your words that you use every day are holding you back from living the life that you actually want to live? Because words in the English language have a history. Well, in most languages they do, but we'll focus on English today. A background from where they came. Now, it's not our fault that we don't understand the background and the history behind the words, because words are being used to program us to operate in a certain way. Words dictate your intentions, and your intentions dictate your direction. And today, we're going to unpack the design of a few words and the impact words has on your physical biology. Your words are controlling you. The very words you use every day are wiring you to think in a certain way. So words are programming tools for our minds. Now, very few of us understand this. So taking these tools, rewriting the reality of the words that you use will bring you freedom, joy, fulfillment, and life. It's like having a spell, and the word is actually, or the description is actually inside the word. School told spelling. Spell is the power of the word that it holds over you. So let's break this down into some words which remove your power. Contract. Break this down and you have con and tract. A track is a path. So it's a binding path limiting your freedom and creating the chains to hold you away from perhaps something else. So a contract. What about summons? So you get a summons to appear in court. You receive that, and it's not very pleasant, is it? Let's move that out the way. So a summons, in mystical terms, is to summon or force to appear. Requiring you to appear is a command from a wizard, a command from another person who has control over your spirit, over you. Broadcast. To broadly cast out a message to the masses. Every ad, every piece of news or literature from the TV is a broadcast of words that are spells designed to program you or keep you in a programmed state. Government. To govern men. A form of control over you to keep you in line. This one I loved. Mortgage. Mort means death. Gage means to pledge. So a mortgage is a death pledge, tying you into a life of a contract, giving you an illusion of ownership. There's multiple more, but I'm giving you just a vague idea of this. Now, there's also positive ones as well, that when we know how to use these, can benefit us. Emotions. Emotion. Energy in motion. You are an energetic being. Inspired. In spirit. Literally meaning that you are acting in line with your higher self. Remember the last time where things flowed beautifully for you, where you were enlightened and everything just happened in the way that you actually wanted to. You felt inspired because you were connected. Belief. Be life. What you believe affects your life. Awake. Sounds very similar to when you go to a funeral, it is called a wake. So to be awakened, it is the death of the old and the becoming of the new, a part of you that is awakened that was asleep. Now, these all shape and command the way that we think, the way that we act, the way that we feel. So using language with intention, you can shape your life. Still not sure? Or you're thinking, yeah, but how does this actually work? Well, scientists scientifically have proven the words have power. Dr. Emoto did a water experiment. Where are we? There we go. And what happened here is he actually took water and exposed it either to written word, verbal word, and sometimes music as well. He then took that water and froze it, analyzed it under microscope, and these are photographs of the water crystals. This is evil. Very dark, very not a great formation to it. Now compare it to the words, "You make me sick." And then look at love and gratitude. Love and gratitude, that crystal is like a beautiful snowflake. There's a formation to it. There's a beautiful hue and color to that as well. What about joy? Again, a beautifully formed crystal. He even exposed water to all the different religions from around the world, and they all came up with these beautiful formations. So if exposing water to words impacts the crystal nature of it, how can this affect your body? Now, by the way, there's a huge amount of research. If you just go to YouTube, you'll pick it up, that there's research on words impacting food, words impacting cooked rice, water. There's even research which has shown that water has memory. We don't even understand this yet. So the question for you, what percentage of your body contains water? Around 70%. What do you think the possibility that our words that we speak, that other words that we take on into our subconscious, how that affects our water crystals inside our body? The fact is that the words you use, the very nature of them, impacts your operating system. And further scientific experiments are continuing all the time. Wayne Dyer, in his one book, says the biography becomes your biology. By speaking of traumas, by speaking of past issues, literally impact the generation of your physical cells. So when you look at the biology of an individual, you can tell what's going on inside of them. I got that the wrong way around. When you have a look at the biography of a person, what they say, what they speak, impacts their physical nature. So the next time you're around somebody who's always talking negatively, bad government, bad weather, bad family issues, problems, economy, job, hate, are they healthy? Are they good, well-presented looking people? Typically, they're going to have a very bad biology, because what you say manifests in your body. So remove any reference to complaining, gossip, resentment, criticism, fault finding in your vocabulary. Replace with love and optimism and acceptance and kindness and peace as a way of processing in the world and helping those around you, because this is energy. This is energy that you're putting out into the world. And if the words that you put out into the world are not energetic, is not an energy state that you would like received back, change your words. Because if you're filled with negative words and you speak negativity, you're going to be out of balance. So raise those negative feelings of unworthiness. And in the end, your language reflects your inner feelings of self. And your words project to others, are mirrored in your inner turmoil, your inner soul, and your inner belief systems. So over the years, I've actually combined a list of over 40 phrases and words that I'm trying and continue. There's one of the words to take away is try. Don't try, do or don't. That I'm working on deleting from my vocabulary. If you'd like access to this, reach out to me. I'll be happy to share with you. And maybe there'll be some words in there that you think, oh, I use that, and I give an alternative to it as well. So the energy behind your choice of words can be felt when you're observant of them. Speak words of growth and upliftment, not only to others, but also to yourself as well. Who you are ultimately dictates what you believe. What you believe is dictated by what you think. After all, belief is merely a thought that you continue to think. And what you think is enunciated to the world by the words that you speak. So listen to how others choose their words, and you will know what they believe about themselves, which is represented by who they are. So if you're ready to unpack your truth, your authenticity, and to present this to the world, reach out to me. Let me plug you into my program. I'm presently putting together the whole program for launch in January of next year, that we can help you transform to become the person who you ultimately would like to become. And that's where you also learn more about how the power of words impacts your physical nature. So please click if you're on YouTube or on LinkedIn or Facebook. Yes, we're live. I know I'm a bit late this week. Technically my problem. Challenge Monday. Click the like to subscribe. Follow me, join the Pathfinder community where I share a lot more information and I give for free. It's a free community platform. I'd love to have you part of that, but reach out to me. Let's connect. If you want a copy of those words and phrases that I'm busy deleting from my vocabulary, I'm happy to share with you. Have an amazing